let's make a beeline to the bed. Alright, I hear the spider coming. Let's at least get over here into our not so well lit area. Alright, so we got a little bit of copper and we got some tin. We're going to need a little bit more copper, but let's at least get started with the forging process here. And there's a skeleton swimming in my fishing hole. Let's see, we don't need this. Definitely don't need this stuff. Okay, so the first thing we need is a bloom. There's two types. Basic one's going to let us make bronze. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more copper. We're going to need 9 copper just to make this bloom. Okay, so I guess we're not getting started. As I told you guys, this is the first time I'm playing this mod pack, so I should probably just ignore this guy, but he shot me. I can't ignore this. Okay, this is what I saw when editing this outcropping over here, and we got exposed copper without having to go back down that pit of doom, if you will, at least for me. So let's grab this. Hopefully there's enough here to get us started and at least get a bronze pickaxe made. How we doing? 10. We need a little bit more. Salt. Oh, hot springs. Yeah, little commentary on these things. These ought to be removed from this mod pack because they're just kind of silly, actually. I mean, they're nice and aesthetically pleasing, but the fact is, if you sit in these things, you automatically get regeneration and food nourishment. So it kind of wipes out the whole point of this survival aspect. So not going to use that. And if I ever start another world with this, I'm going to remove this particular biome from the world generation in the configuration files. And nice oil spout there if we ever actually get to build craft combustion engines. I thought this was a shield biome when I saw it editing, not a hot springs biome, but the shield biomes tend to have these exposed ores too, if you guys have been playing at all with biomes aplenty. Usually have at least coal on the surface, and we're going to need plenty of this, so I'm going to grab this while I'm here. And that should be plenty of copper. Great. So I'm just going to grab a few more of these and then head back. Well, I guess that's time to head back. Got some nice iron there, easy to come grab once we get our bronze pickaxe made. Wow, hungry again. Food, give me food. Oh, here's some of those berries. Let's see if it doesn't have a tooltip on them yet. Oh, but they're definitely nerfed. They were given 2 or 3 hunger back, so I can eat these now and not feel bad about not following the spirit of the mod pack any longer. Although they're probably still a bit plentiful. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being... Is that clay? A little bit of clay. We're going to definitely need some of that here shortly. So we're probably okay for food for the moment. So let's start smelting up this copper. And let's try to click in the right place. Like I said last time, I'm not going to use the applied energistics grindstone because I feel like that's kind of cheesy. It's not meant to be used in this feel for this mod pack, so not going to do it. Hey, look, we got some wheat grown. Can right click on it instead of have to break it and replant it. How much did we get? We got enough for some bread at least. Got some more seeds, so let's put those down. Probably going to want to make another pen and try and get some of those chickens that are over there somewhere back here, but I'll worry about that later. Let's make a fence gate, although probably help if I had enough wood to do it. All my tools are on the wrong spots on my hot bar that I'm used to from dying so many times. Wow, this cooks. See if we can't get this cow back into the pen and keep them there this time. Like I said, I don't know what the issue is here. Get back in here with your friend, you know, it's much nicer in there, right, than out here. Sure it is. Get anything good? Don't think we got anything we don't already have. How we doing over here? Okay, looking good. make the block. And I need a couple of furnaces and some of these cobblestone blocks, which are just wow, I used up all that cobblestone to get out of that pit. Nice. Alright, let's go grab some more cobblestone. And I didn't make my pick. Derp, herp, derp, derp. Let's see. Check to see what I left in here. Anything useful? Not really. Well, we're going to need these in a little bit. Take anything that resembles food out of here because I have a feeling I'm going to need it really fast. Gonna need enough stone for a couple of furnaces, another stone pickaxe. Even once we get our first bronze pickaxe made, we're probably going to be using stone to mine things like stone for a while, because until we get a decent amount of resources coming in, we need to be careful, because we don't want to get to the point where we're back in this situation again, using a wood pickaxe to get back to iron. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, so we need... Alright, I'm pretty sure I clicked on that crafting table. We need 2 furnaces. And we need some of these Mine Fantasy cobble brick things. And my inventory is full of junk. Potato. Where did I get a potato from? One of those zombies? Didn't even notice, but that's awesome because those are definitely going to be useful. Keep us from starving to death a little bit easier once we start getting more of those. Alright, don't need this. We can put this hide in here for now. I think I mentioned last time about hide and leather, and try to get to that. At least in this, I don't know in this episode, but definitely in this play session. Use these up. Alright, so let's make this thing finally. What do you say? What am I missing? Oh, it just doesn't recognize that copper block. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Yeah, whenever I play 147, I miss that shift clicking. We're going to move this stuff and make a nice little forging area soon enough, but for right now, this is going to serve our purpose. And I need to smelt this tin, I believe, first, Because if you don't smelt it, I don't think you could put it in here. Yeah. And that's another bug that hasn't been fixed, so. And so you get in there. And let's check to see if we need to make that leather now, because I think we might. Yes, we do. Okay. Oh, and we're going to need a lot more bronze because we need to make an anvil. I forgot about that part too. Okay, well, back down the pit of doom, or what do you think, guys? So do we have enough food? That is the question that is on the table, and the answer, no matter when I ask this question, is most likely no. And after having thought about it for a bit, I think we need 12 bronze to get started. Because we need 3 for the pickaxe, we need 1 to make a hammer to hammer the stuff, and we need some more bronze to make the actual anvil. So there's 6, 9, maybe it's just 10. Do we have 10? I don't know. Trying to do math while I'm recording doesn't usually work out very well, I've found. But I haven't found any sugar cane yet, have I? Alright, so to make leather we're going to need some sugar cane because we need to make paper to get salt out of the water from. So I guess that's what we're going to do right now instead of go back down the pit of doom, because I've had about enough of that for now. I'm going to have to head back down there eventually because it's going to be an easy way to get more tin without having to dig into the ground, at least until we get a little bit more food. And oh yeah, it's just beautiful. And I don't want to go into that because it'll make me poisoned and hungry, and that's all I need right now. But I want to kill a couple of these wandering cows, not just for food, but we need some more of these hides. That should be enough for now. And head over toward the water edge here. Hopefully we find some sugar cane somewhere. There's some over there. It's like another kind of fruit tree or something. And this is a swamp, right? So we could plant our pumpkins over here, I guess, even though they're really not gonna grow because we don't have any way to chunk load this area right now. But swamp land, I guess that counts, a swamp. Alright, where's this, did I go past it? Where is it? Or was I seeing vines? Oh, there it is. Getting a little bit of lag. I don't know if it's from chunk loading or not, but no, nothing interesting. No interesting caves yet. Yeah, got some world holes over there. So, do you see any more sugar cane? There's some limestone over there, it looks like. going to need that eventually, so I should probably go ahead and mark this. Really don't need to dig it up right now because we're not going to need it for a while, but we are going to need it to make steel eventually, because Railcraft is installed, but again, we're going to go with the Mind Fantasy progression to try to get the full experience out of this. So speaking of Railcraft, probably should be looking for clay to make a coke oven so we can turn some of our coal into coke, because I think we're probably going to want to build some Buildcraft Stirling engines if we're going to want to do any kind of automation. Quite a few of the engines, like the Railcraft Hobbyist engine, are not available. The Forestry Clockwork engine is, though, but we're going to need some gold for that. If we get some gold, we could probably try that, but this is probably what we're going to be using once we finally get to getting started with any kind of power system, because no hobbyist steam engine, which is kind of my favorite to get started with, but we'll deal somehow and probably die several more times in the process. But hey, we're having fun, right? Yeah. Resisting the urge to run right now. And I'm hungry again. Whoa. Well, at least our cows are still penned up. Alright, so it looks like we got some food. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to right click that. It's difficult sometimes to break habits. Anything else ready here? I've got some bell peppers. Probably not that great on their own, but at least we won't starve to death. Right now, anyway. Guess I didn't get into bed fast enough. Sounds like we got some spiders hanging around. Alright, probably going to want to plant this stuff and grow some more, because I don't want to use all of it up on just a little bit of paper. So let's put this down right here and eat something before we die. Let's go ahead and make a stone pick, because I think I've gotten distracted enough to where I haven't done that yet. Make a separate one, and put these in here. We'll burn those up as some kind of fuel later if I remember. I guess we'll put this back for now because we need to grow some more sugar cane. What else do we need? I'm trying to figure out what else we can do besides going back down into that ravine, but I'm drawing a blank here, so. Let's check out how much bronze. Well, I guess I kind of need to put more fuel in here, huh? Okay, duly noted. Oh, and by the way, do not stick anything on top of one of these things, because your world will crash and you won't be able to start it up again without editing IDs. They fixed it in the development 1.83 version, but I don't think the mod pack has updated it yet. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're playing this mod pack. Don't put anything on top of this thing unless it's actual chimney made from the Mine Fantasy mod pack. There's chimneys from the chimney mod, or the fireplace mod, I think its name is. Don't stick these on top of it because that'll cause the same problem. So just be aware of that. Alright, let's... Oh. Yeah, there. That's a bug that still hasn't been fixed too. If you smelt just copper with nothing, you get forestry bronze. And, well, let's go into cheat mode here for a minute. Get rid of this. And give me 1 copper bar back. Okay, back there. That's the right type, right? Yeah, okay. What do we want to do? Let's, I looked this up last time, and we can take this wheat and make it into flour by making a mortar and pestle. So let's do that. Grab these. Cook up some of this stone, make one of these, and we can make some breaded fish sticks. Which, of course, we're going to need some more fish, right? Where's my fishing rod? Did I lose that when I died 3,000 times? Looks like it. Beautiful. Do I have enough string to make another one? Just barely. So I need 1 more stone for that, right? So let's see if we can catch a couple fish. At least 3 to make some light meals that'll give us a little bit more hunger back instead of just 1. And I think right now that's the best use of our wheat, because we could make 1 loaf of bread, but that'll take 3 wheat and it'll only make us 1 light meal. If we grind it up into flour and put it with fish, a little more effort, but it'll get us 3 light meals instead. So boy, this is terribly exciting. I think that skeleton swimming in my fishing hole here killed all of our fish. And I don't think the sugarcane growth is changed from vanilla mechanics. I could be wrong. Maybe he changed that in an update. He changed quite a bit in this update, but I'm thinking it still grows at normal vanilla rates. Honestly, it really doesn't impact the play if it does, because you can't really eat sugar by itself and get any kind of benefit from it. It's just an ingredient on one of the many dishes, so wouldn't make that a top priority if I was the mod author. Alright, 3 fish is enough. That's all the flour we're going to have anyway. So grab this, put this in here. And let's go ahead and at least make our anvil. If I can remember how to make it. There we go. Only took about 10 tries. Stick it right here, I guess, for now. And to make the hammer for forging is just like this. Good. And look at that. We have just enough, I think. So we need to make the leather before, and then we can finally have our... How's it going? You're doing your job, right? Keeping everything up to snuff here. Nothing's raiding my crops. I have to give him a name, I think. He's doing such a good job over there. So this is how the pickaxe is made. We just need 3 leather, and then does bone meal work on sugarcane? I don't even know this. I'm such a noob. I don't know. Well, you guys probably know the answer to this, but I'm going to find out now. I was going to say let's find out. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, well. Good to know, good to know. Sure wish it worked, because I could really use some more sugarcane right now so I could make my leather. Alright, we need a tanning rack, so let's make that. Pretty easy, assuming we have enough wood. Looks like we do. 1 is enough. Put that right here. We were making this, and I think I used up all my sticks. Got 1 left. Just enough. And grind this. And I hope that recipe was cooked fish and not uncooked fish. Because if it's cooked fish, then I'm kind of out of luck, I guess.